Hello friends, good morning. So let's wait for 5 minutes so that if anyone want to join the session, they can join. Okay. So we'll wait for 5 minutes till 12:05, and after that we will start the today's session, which is related to how we can create the EC2 instance from Snapshot in AWS console. Okay. So guys, hope you will like that videos session. I will start the session exact after 5 minutes, like after 12:05 I will start the session. So if you guys have any doubt, you guys can comment. I will reply your queries. You can ask any questions if you want. Okay. Sorry. So guys, I'm still waiting. If anyone want to join, you guys can give your comments, give your questions in chat box. So today's topic is like how we can create EC2 instance from Snapshot in AWS console. Okay. So first step we need to like we have to create one EC2 instance, and after that we will create snapshot for that EC2 instance, and after that from that snapshot we will create new EC2 instance. So hope this will help you a lot because in lots of companies sometime like when old server is not working properly, they ask us to create the server from volume snapshot, so like server snapshot. Okay. So if anyone want to join, they can join, or you guys can share with your friends or learn that AWS 5 for your post for your post. It's around 12 12 4. So one more minute I will put here. Okay, let's guys start the session. So let me note down the steps how to create EC2 instance from snapshot. Okay, so today's session will be this. And what step we need to do here? First step, we need to create EC2 instance. EC2 instance. Then second step, we will install web server. In our EC2 instance, and after that we will create snapshot for that server. Create snapshot for EC2. Okay, and after that we will create EC2 instance from snapshot. Okay, so these step will be we are going to follow today, and we have to. Okay, so let's go on AWS console. Let's log in on AWS console with your subscription ID and password. So I have already signed in, so it will not ask user ID and password. Okay, let me switch the region here because I'm mostly practical. I'm doing it US, not Virginia. Okay, So let's do first step first. First step is like EC2 instance creation. So go to EC2 and click on instance. And right now I don't have any EC2 instance running in my AWS console, because after practical I will terminate all the instances so that I would not get extra billing, because I'm just learning and doing practice here and learning part. So I would not keep that EC2 instance in running state for long time. Okay, so let's launch EC2 instance here. If you guys have any doubt related to EC2 instance creation, you guys can ask me here. Okay, so first whenever we are creating EC2 instance, it will ask you 7 steps. Right? Okay, first step is choose AMI. AMI is like Amazon Machine Image. Am- Amazon Machine Image is like a operating system. Which operating system you want to install in your AWS EC2 instance? Okay, so like here you can see that Amazon Linux 2 AMI kernel 5.10 is SSD volume time. Okay, so these are the AMIs which AWS is providing here. Okay, some we are getting AWS market space, my AMI. If you have created custom AMI, you will get that AMI in my AMI. And if you need to select free tier only, then we can click here free tier only, and it will show you all the AMIs which is free in AWS consoles. So you can select as per your requirements. So I'm going to use here server 2019 base. Okay, click on select, and after select it will ask you the instance type, which types of configuration you want to allow your instance, so that you can install or run the application as per your requirements. So I'm going to just practical here. So I'm going to use free tier only, T2 micro. If your business have more requirements, more like high configuration requirements, you guys just can go and select the high configuration from instance type details here. Okay. So in T2 micro only I'm getting one virtual CPU and 1 gig memory. Okay, so I'm going to keep this, then click on next. In next configuration instance, it will ask you some more details about your EC2 instance like VPC and numbers of EC2 instance, how many you create, and subnet, and some more detail like IAM roles if you want to allow here, domain join, and shutdown behavior, everything it will ask you here. So and numbers of instances. Number of instances mean like if you want to run 5 EC2 instances at the same time with same configuration. So just put the number 5. So which configuration we are going to select here? It will create 5 EC2 instances with the same configuration. Okay, so we are going to keep one EC2 instance here. So I will put one, and after that it will ask you the network. So if you have created custom virtual VPC, so you guys can just drop down here and you can select that one. But I don't have any custom VPC, so I'm going to use default one. And after that subnet, if you want to select as per your requirements, you guys can select. Okay, so like I selected this. If you have custom VPC, then you can select as per your VPC. Okay, and auto assign public IP. If you want to use public IP on your EC2 instance, then it will, you can enable it here. And if you don't want public IP on your EC2 instance, you can just disable this. Okay, so I'm going to use public IP because we have to test the IP like web server after configurations. Okay, and all other things I'm going to keep default for now. Okay, so after that click on next, and in step 4 it will ask you the storage, how much storage you want to assign your servers. Like root volume is 30 GB. If you want to assign more than 30 GB, you can change the size here, like 30 GB to 100 GB. You can select the details. 30 GB you can select it here, and if you want to change 100 GB to 100 GB, you can change the value just here, like 200 GB. But 30 GB till, like, if you can, free tier eligible customer can get up to 30 GB of EBS general purpose of magnetic storage. You can select that one. Okay, by other configuration I'm going to keep it by default as of now. If you want to change the configuration, you guys can change the volume types details here. And delete on terminations, like when I'm going to terminate my EC instance, it will automatically delete volumes, root volume. Okay, next, if you need to add the tag detail, you can just add the tag here. If you don't need to add, you just can ignore that one. Okay, after that click next, and here it will ask you the port details, which port you want to allow in security groups. So create a new security group. So if you want to allow multiple ports, like if you want to allow here port like RDP, we need to access that with EC2 instance via RDP for installation of web server. So we can allow 3389, because always whenever we are creating Windows EC2 instance, make sure we are allowing RDP port in that. And another things we need to allow here, port 80, because we are going to use web server on this server, and we need to access that via port 80 only. So I'm going to add one rule here, HTTP TCP port 80, and I'm going to allow this for intranet, like everyone can access this from public networks. If you want to allow it specific IP or any specific subnet, you guys can just mention that subnet details here. So that will be accessible from that particular IP or particular subnet. And after that, just click on review and launch. If you want to like review your details here, just review that. And if you need to allow that, you guys can just modify the details here. And after that, click on launch. And whenever we are creating like launching an EC2 instance in AWS, make sure we are downloading the key pairs for that. Web server, going to create with web server name key pair, and download key pair, that key pair in AWS. Because if we create any EC2 instance and we forget to download the key pair, then we would not get option to download the key pair again. We have to create the new server and we have to download that key pair again. After that, click launch instances. So it will take some time to launch the EC2 instance in AWS console. So right now you can see that instance ID and instance type is T2 micro. Availability zone is US East 1D. Instance state is pending. Status check also like initializing, and alarm status is none. Public DNS IPv4 public. Everything you will get some more details here. If you want to more than these details, just go down here and you will check the detail: instance ID, public DNS, public IP, private IP, instance state, and some more detail you will get here, like security groups, Windows EMI, subnet, Ethernet, owner IDs, launch time, when it will launch. Okay, termination station protection is false right now. All details you can get here. And if you want to see more details, status check is here. You can like whenever we are creating an EC2 instance, by default it will check two status in your EC2 instance. One, your system hardware, like when we are installing EC2 instance, that hardware, it will monitor that hardware which is used at the back end of this EC2 instance, like that is working properly or not. And once that hardware is got passed, after that it will monitor the software and network configuration of your EC2 and your operating system details. If anything goes wrong, then it will fail the EC2 status check. And if status check is going to fail, that means your EC2 is not working properly. Okay, so these details we can check monitor from here. And after that, if you want to monitor, in monitoring you can get more detail like CPU utilizations, disk utilization, disk read operations, disk writes, disk write, network bytes. So everything you will get here. Okay, once your EC2 instances get ready, we will take the RDP for these servers. Okay, so before that, like till the time it will get installed, let's uh, decrypt the password for that RDP so that we can access this virtual machine EC2 instance. So what you need to do that you need to just select this one, and after that you need to click on connect, and you need to download the RDP files here. So via RDP file you can access your EC2 instance, or via public IP also you can just MSTSC and that put the IP address or DNS name there. You will be EC2 instance. Okay, and after that you need like public DNS is this, username is this, administrator. Password is not mentioned here, so password for password decryption, what you need to do that you just need to click on that get password, and after that like it is not password not available yet. Why? Because our EC2 instance is still in status check is running. So once that is got passed, we can decrypt the password. So click on that one and wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So now you can see status check is got passed. So click on that connect again, then click get password, and here you will see the key name. So web server pm.file we have created that. So select that key pair file name path, choose file, and from download we can select that key pair where we did copies or where we save that file. Open that one. So it will show you the decrypted password, so the encrypted password here. So after that you need to do that decrypt password, and it will show you the decrypted password here. Okay, so copy that password and note down it anywhere. So I note down it in my notepad file, and after that you can close it. Okay, and after that just open that RDP file which we have downloaded already. Click on connect, and when you will click on connect, it will ask you the password on, because it's already picked the DNS name from that RDP file which we have already downloaded. AWS. Okay, and after that click on OK. Click yes, and it will take some time, and after that it will be your EC2 instance is accessible. Okay, so in next step what we need to do, we have to create web server on your EC2. So till the time it will get access, let me try to copy that public IP here, and let's try to access this public IP in browser. Paste it here and try to hit enter. So now you can see that that public IP is not accessible in your browser because we did not configure web server on that server, our EC2 instance till now. Okay, so how you can do that? Just go your EC2 instance. So now you can see that we have access our EC2 instance in AWS console. And here open Windows Administrative, or you can open just Server Manager. Okay, once your Server Manager is got open, after that you need to click on Add Roles and Feature. Okay, click on that Add Roles and Feature. Time realization is going on. Okay, once your server manager is open completely, after that click on the add role and features. Okay, and after that before you begin login, click on next option. and here you are, it will ask you two options: role based for feature based, remote service installation. So we are going to use role based. Click on next, next, and here we need to select web server. Web server means IaaS service. Okay, add features, like some feature is required by default with the service. So click on next, next, click on next, and after that just click on install. So now your web server service is getting installed in your server 2019 base, which we have created in EC2 instance. Guys, if you guys have any doubt, you just can comment your questions. So till the time that service is getting installed, so let me take your comments. Hi Rahul. Hey Avneet. Thanks for your sessions. Thank you guys. You guys are there. If you have any doubt related to that, you guys can just ask me. Okay. So let's check the service on EC2 instance. So service is still installing, and that once that service is getting, web server is getting installed in your EC2 instance, so we just need to refresh that browser. Let me copy that public IP again and hit that public IP. So now you can see that internet information service. So that means your web server services got installed in your AWS EC2 instance. So let me do some customization on that. So for that, what you need to do, just modify that index file in your EC2 instance. Go to File Explorer, this PC, C drive, then inetpub. Inetpub is a root directory for your web servers. Then go in www root, and here you will get some index files IAS stars. So you can just modify that file here, or you guys can just like create new file with same content with HTML format. So let me put it here. This is my first web server cloud project channel, and after that just click on share. Okay, close it, and after that just refresh the page in your web browser, and then you will get some modified which you did in your EC2 instance web server services. So hi, this is my first web server in cloud budget channel. So till the time I think, hope everything is clear for you guys. And after that, what you need to do, just we need to create the snapshot for this server. So how you will do that? Go to your AWS console, copy that instance ID, and after that go in elastic block storage. In the EC2 instance, in the down you will get option snapshot, elastic block storage, then snapshot. Click on snapshot. So right now I don't have any snapshot, so just click on that create snapshot, and here you will get two options. One is volume and second is instance. So that's depend on you, like you want to create snapshot for your volumes or for your EC2 instance. So I'm going to create snapshot for EC2 instance. So click on instance, then click on instance ID, and it will show you your server EC2 instance ID here. So select that instance ID, You can put the description if you want to put anything. So snapshot after web server installation. Okay. After that, just click on create snapshot. Once your snapshot create, then click on that snapshot create ID. Here you will get some details about your snapshot, what you have taken. Right now, your snapshot status still is pending. Once that got complete, we need to work it after that. Okay. So what you need to do after that, you just need to we can terminate our old EC2 instance in which we have created web server. So till the time that it will get complete, let me disconnect that server, the RDP sessions. So let's refresh the page once. Status is still pending. Once your snapshot is getting complete, after that we will do our EC2 instance terminate, and after that we will create new server with the snapshot. Okay, so what is the process for that? I will show you completely here. I know that session will get some longer, so but it is very important session. So hope it will help you. So let's press the page again. It's still creating. So let's take the comment till the time if you got any. Yeah, thanks guys for joining the sessions. Hope it will helpful for you. If you see still our snapshot is running, so it will take 1 or 2 more minutes. You can see progress is 0% till now. So let's refresh the browser. Status is still pending. So still our web server is accessible because we did not terminate it till the time. Thanks Tapas Samuel for your comment and joining the live sessions. Guys, if you have any doubt, just put your comment in session so that I will can clear that doubt here on the. So let me show you. So while we created EC2 instance, so we create first EC2 instance, then we install the web server in our EC2 instance server, and after that web server we try to access that web server via public IP in our browser, and after that we created snapshot. Okay, so snapshot creation is going on once that code completes. So now you can see that snapshot is completed, and we can use this for backup purpose. Okay, so let me terminate our EC2 instance which we have created earlier, this web server. So you can see that this web page is we have configured in this EC2 instance, and I'm going to terminate this EC2 instance here. So let's click on instance state and then terminate. So I'm going to terminate it because I'm going to keep that, like I'm going to create new EC2 instance from this snapshot. And sometime what happen, like in your office infra or some, while you are working any companies, if you have created any EC2 instance web server or any other server in your office, that time like you got some issues in your server, and due to that your server is not getting, and your server got crash. And but if you have a snapshot for that server before getting crash, you can create new server with the same configuration, same details, like I will show you in this session. Okay, so I did terminate this server, and let me refresh my page. So now it would not accessible because the server is got terminated here. Okay, so now what you need to do, you have to go in your snapshot session, elastic block storage, then snapshot. Here first from your snapshot you need to create volume. Okay, so what you need to do while you create volume, so let me note down in notepad as well. Step 4, we need to create volume from snapshot. Okay, then create EC2 instance from that volume which we created from snapshot. Okay, so for that what you need to do, like just create the volume. So select your volume ID, snapshot ID which you want to create volume, and go in your action and create volume. So here it will ask you some details about your volume. So make sure whenever you are creating any EC2 instance, you need to you can use the same configuration, but availability zone you need to keep the same in which you want to launch your EC2 instance. Okay, so I'm going to use East US, so I'm going to keep this same and then create volume. Okay, so now you can see that volume ID also created here. Volume ID creation would not take much time, and after that what you need to do, just go your instance, and here you need to click on launch instance, and here we will select for it here only, and then we will select the same operating system. Okay, let me select next. I'm going to keep some old configuration is default here, and I will allow port 80 also because we have to check the RDP configuration, sorry, web server. So I allow port 80, review, launch, create new key pair, web, download that key pair, save that, and launch instance. Okay, once that EC2 instance is got ready, what I will do, I will disconnect that root volume from this server, and I will use that volume ID which we have created from Snapshot. Okay. So let's wait for some time till the time that EC2 instance is getting launched. Sure, Tapas, you can WhatsApp me if you need any help related to exam or any other things related to videos. I will help you. Okay, you can get my WhatsApp number in description details. And if you have any doubt, you can just WhatsApp me my WhatsApp number, or you can just put your comment on YouTube video. Okay, so now status is running. If you see, like in this session, we covered 4 and 5 different topics. One, how to launch EC2 instance in AWS console. Second, how we can create snapshot from AWS EC2 instance. Third, how we can create how we can configure web server in AWS console, AWS EC2 instance. 5, how we can create volume from snapshot. 6, how we can create uh, new server with like how we can restore server from snapshot. Okay, so here I will show you that details. So hope till the time all the doubt is clear. Let's press the page once. So once EC2 instance is got ready, what I will do, I will this stop this EC2 instance, and after that I will disconnect this root volume from this server, and I will use that volume which we created from Snapshot, and I will attach that volume in this EC2 instance. And when we attach that EC2 instance volume here, that will be accessible your web server which we have configured in old EC2 instance that we have terminated on. Same configuration we will accessible on that. So wait 1 or 2 minutes, it will get created. So now you can see our EC2 instance is got ready. But I'm not going to use this root volume here. So what you need to do it here, I'm going to stop this EC2 instance. I'm not going to terminate. I'm going to stop this EC2 instance. Click on yes, stop. And after that, just copy the instance ID and then go in your EC2 instance, then go in your volume option. Let me open it in different tab. Okay, in different tab, what you need to do, you have two volume IDs there. One is which is used in this server. If you can see that in use, you can see the instance ID also, like in which instance ID this EC2 instance is attached. Okay, so if you click on that, here you can see the volume ID, snapshot ID, and the attached instance in which EC2 instance this volume is attached. Okay, so while we are going to disconnect this volume, we need to make sure while we are attaching this volume with your current EC2 instance, what you need to do, you need to keep the same device detail here, like /dev/sda1. If you did that sda2, then it would not work properly, because we need to use that is volume is a root volume, and if we need to use root volume, we need to use the same device detail here, volume detail. Okay, so let's click on that action. I'm going to detach this volume from my EC2 instance, but it said volume unable to detach root volume from EC2 instance. Okay, might be that EC2 instance not got stopped yet now. Yeah, right now you can see the stop status is still in process. So let's refresh it again. Guys, if you like this session, please share with others so that next video I will show you like I'm going to create AMI from my EC2 instance, and from that AMI I'm going to launch new EC2 instance like we are using from Snapshot, like how we can restore the snapshot from AMI ID also. So in next session I will create AMI from my EC2 instance, and after from AMI I will create that like new EC2 instance. So now you can see that our EC2 instance is got in stop state. So let's go in volume details and then click on detach volume. Click yes, detach. Okay, so now this volume is got detached from my EC2 instance. And if you go there and just click refresh, you will get that both volume is available for use. Okay, let me show you. Now you can see that both volume is available for use. Okay, now what you need to do, you just need to go at select your second volume ID. Let me disconnect, deselect this, select this one. So we need to attach this volume as a root volume in our EC2 instance. So just select this volume, go action, click on attach volume, then select the instance detail here. Okay, what is the reason here it would not show you? Because we have created this instance in different region, different availability zones. Give me a minute, let me launch new EC2 instance in same region. That's the same thing I want to show you, because if you have created in different region, if different availability zone, your EC2 instance, then it would not show you the instance detail or volume details there. So if you can see that 1C we created that EC2 instance, and 1A we created that our snapshot volume. Okay, so that's the reason it would not show you there. So I'm going to keep the configuration same, and here subnet I'm going to use A, US East 1A. So you guys just can verify that US East 1A. Then next, 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 security group add allow for 80. Next, launch. Let me here demo. Download that key pair. Okay, that key pair is already exist. One download and save that key pair. Launch EC2 instance. Okay, so till the time this EC2 instance is get ready, let me remove the old server details, old volumes. I deleted this volume which we have created with our EC2 instance. So let me terminate this EC2 instance also, because we can't use this EC2 instance with our that volume which we have created from Snapshot. Press it here and it will show you the details. Like two instances terminated, one instance is running which we have just launched. stack is still initializing. So we just need to wait for some time. Like, till the time it will get ready, let's me take the comments if anyone did or anyone have any questions. As you can see my mobile numbers here on which I'm using WhatsApp, or you can email also. What help you need from me, I will help you on that. Okay, now you can see our EC2 instance is got ready. So I'm going to stop this EC2 instance. I'm going to copy this instance ID name here. Then you need to go in your volumes. You can see which volume is in use here and which volume is available. So what we are going to do here, we need to detach this volume and we need to attach this volume as a root volume on our EC2 instance. Okay, so here we need to make sure like we are going to use this with same volume ID so that we can use it as a root volume. Okay, so our EC2 instance is still got in stop state. So let me detach this volume. Detach volume, yes. Now you can see our both volume is available for use. Like both are is available for use. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to attach this volume as a root because this volume we have created from Snapshot. Click on action, attach volume, and here it will show you that instance ID which is available in this regions and in which we are going to use this one. Okay, and here it will take select the device type automatic. So what we need to do here, we need to select /dev/sta1 because we are going to use it as a root volume. Okay, click on attach, and once that volume is got attached, it will get in use here. And after that what you need to do, just start the instance again, and once your EC2 instance is up and access that public IP in browser, what will you see? You can get that your web server page which we have created in that server, which we have taken snapshot and which we terminated already. Okay, so let me show you. Just refresh the page. Once you get public IP here, so now you can see we got the public IP on this. So just copy this public IP, and once your EC2 instance is got up completely, just paste that IP in browser and you will see you can access your web server from your laptop. You can access that your local laptop, local system also, which you are using at your location. So right now it is not accessible because EC2 instance still is not getting up. So once this EC2 instance status check is got passed, we will be able to access that web server page here. So now you can see that, hi, this is my first web server in Cloud Nugget channel. So that's the main thing which I want to show you today's sessions, and we did it completely successfully. Okay, if you see here, our status check is got passed now. It's still initializing, but our server is up without any issue. If you see here, status check is still showing initializing, but our server is got up. If you take the RDP, we can access that server. From like public IP in web server, we are able to access that our web server which we have configured in our old server, which we have already terminated in AWS console. So that's the way we can create EC2 instance from Snapshot, and we can create that server also. Okay, next session we are going to create custom AMI from EC2 instance, and from that custom AMI we are going to launch new server. So I'm going to that session, and I will try to keep that session tomorrow evening around 4 to 5 p.m. Okay. So if you guys still have any doubt, or if you want to anything ask, you guys can ask anything. Hi Dibesh, sorry Debasish, thanks for joining the session, man. Okay, so hope that will like clear your doubt whatever you have in AWS, like when how we can recover our EC2 instance from Snapshot. So that's enough, guys, for in today's topic. If you guys did not subscribe our YouTube channel till now, just subscribe the channel so that you guys can not forget to check our latest video, or you will get some notification while we are uploading new video. We are going to keep new session live stage. So from tomorrow, like from these sessions, I'm going to keep all the session is live related to AWS. Okay, and other things, our Azure Edge at 104 series is getting complete very soon, and after that, I'm going to give that session also in okay. So thank you guys, keep watching and keep supporting. If you have any questions, just comment me, just put me in WhatsApp. I will reply you on that. Thank you guys. Bye bye.